Welcome to Tweet of the Week. I am really excited to be joined by Derek Beet, who is the math specialist at Middletown Middle School. Derek, thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
So I know that you do a lot of tweeting to keep people informed about the exciting things happening at Middletown Middle, but there was one particular tweet that you wanted to highlight. Can you tell us which one that was?
Yes, I tweeted about a couple months ago a quote by B.B. King that practically talked about no one can ever take your learning away from you. This year we've been doing a lot of new things at Middletown Middle. We started a blended learning in our 6th grade math and language arts classes, and I've been learning all about that, doing some book studies on that, and working with a really great team of teachers who are working nonstop, and I'm just diving in and helping with them too. In addition to many book studies within the building, we're doing one with our leadership team, one with our administrative team, and then one with our teams. And just learning about extreme ownership is one of the major ones. Really like that book, and just talking about how it relates to what my role in the building is, besides the math specialist, also as the CSI chair, and working with that team to put new initiatives within the building. In addition, all the math specialists are doing 3 book studies, and one of the ones I'm working with is a math companion book, where we actually break down the Common Core standards and look at new ways of teaching the material and the common misconceptions that students have. So that relates to what I do in the building with the math specialists and working with all the teachers. So this whole year is just all new learning, and no one can ever take that away from me, I think.
And so I almost got tired listening to all of the books that you're reading, but that's fabulous because you looked at that quote not just from the perspective of, as we're helping our students to grow and learn, but really also looking at the professional development of staff and the power of reading a common book and having those conversations. I'm actually in the process of reading Extreme Ownership myself, and I have found that to be a fascinating way to think about principles of leadership. But I also know that that quote mattered to you for a personal reason. Are you willing to share with everyone how that touched you personally?
My son means a lot to me, and he's growing up. He's 5 years old. He's in pre-K, and he's a little rambunctious, and just I've been reading a lot about what to do with a son like that and keeping him active within the classroom and working actually with his teachers. He has actually 7 teachers at his school that come in and out of the classroom, and just kind of working with them and teaching them some strategies to work with him. He can't sit still, which is common for a 5-year-old, but I think giving them the strategies will help him be successful in his learning, because he loves to learn, he loves to read, he loves actually numbers and math, which is really great. So just, he is all I love. So, and he's my #1 priority, and same with his mother. So I just find that really relates to me and who I am.
And so that learning and what you just described from a personal experience is learning for a student, but also learning with the teachers to benefit that student.
Correct.
So a very powerful quote, and one that speaks to what we as a school system want to encourage, and that is staff who champion excellence in themselves and in their students. So Derek, I thank you so much for being here today. Keep tweeting, because
so much.
Who knows, we may end up having you coming back to highlight another tweet.
Thank you.
And we hope that you will keep tweeting too, because you never know, we might be tapping you on the shoulder and saying, can we share your tweet of the week?